Welcome back to another episode of Crave TV. Today we're here in Yakima, Washington. We're going to be eating, drinking, learning why they are the #1 hop producer in the nation. So now I'm just looking for Adam. I don't know, have y'all seen him anywhere? I hear, oh.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Oh, just hopping around.
All right, on that note, let's go inside.
Hi, I'm Adam Hegstead, chef and restaurateur in the Northwest. I'm all about the people because that's what hospitality is built on.
Hi, I'm Chandler Baird, local foodie and lifestyle influencer at Spokane Eats. I'm all about highlighting our local eateries and the communities that support them.
Crave TV is a telling of stories through visiting the places and restaurants, meeting the people who make it happen, and talking to the chefs who help create this amazing industry. This is Crave TV.
Oh, smell the beer in the air.
Smells glorious.
How you doing?
Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Bale Breaker Brewing Company. Welcome. Let's head inside and get a tour of the brewery.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, so how many cans do you do here?
So this runs at 72 cans a minute.
72 a minute. That's pretty fast.
72 a minute, which is funny because it's actually the smallest one I could find.
Get a little shower, red pour.
Yeah, so rinse. I already showed you the X-ray fill. Rinse, flips it over, dries it, date coated on the bottom there.
Nice.
These guys right now are actually like setting them up for our variety packs. So we'll loose pack them, and then when we do the variety packs, we have to hand load them into the
Oh, that's fun.
into the boxer.
You guys really have a regional identity here. You have the hops growing literally right outside your brewery, and I think that helps kind of showcase what you guys are doing. So.
Yeah, one of the things we wanted to do when we were planning on opening this brewery was just introduce more people to hops and introduce more people to agricultural products that are here in the Yakima Valley. Mm-hmm. And so we wanted to teach people that hoppy doesn't just mean bitter. There's a lot of flavors and aromas you can get from hops that's
Depending
not
on
just
how
bitter.
you brew it, when you put the hops in,
what variety it is, the composition of the hop, all of that. And so coming from, 80 plus years of growing hops, that gives us a good understanding of hops. And so
for sure.
that's helped us as that's translated into the beers we've made.
Well, and you can definitely smell it, even when you pull up here, you smell that aroma, all the aromatics and everything. It
Gets
smells
you ready
so
for a
good.
fun day.
Yeah.
And okay, what's your drink of choice?
Top Cutter will always be one of my favorites because it's over 50% of our sales, so it's how we pay the bills.
So you drink it and you're just like, this is.
Yeah, I really do like our Field 41 Pale Ale as well because it pays homage to, we built the brewery in Field 41, so like on
Very
Loftus
cool,
Ranches, this is Field 41, so we made the Pale Ale and named it after that. So
Yeah, can we try? Let's try some.
yeah, absolutely.
Show it off a little bit.
Yeah, I'll start you out with the Field 41. So when we first opened this, Field 41 actually grew Cascade hops, and so we actually used the hops from Field 41 in our Field 41 Pale Ale, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, smell that. The aromatics on it are so good.
Oh yeah, it smells so citrusy.
Yeah, so that's the Simcoe we use in it. If we're talking
really
hops, Simcoe is my favorite hop. I think it's the most versatile. It was bred to be a bittering hop, so it's great bittering. But it just turned out that the oils and stuff in it give you great citrus piney notes.
You guys combine a lot of different hops together too to get some different aromatics and combinations of things.
Yeah, we like to say, well, you would know from your cooking background, you don't cook with one spice.
Yeah.
I like to tell my brother-in-law, well, there's beef jerky, and I'm pretty sure that's just salt. But but yeah, the adding different hops that have different aromatics, adds that kind of complexity to it and gives it a next level to the beer. We're definitely a hop-forward brewery. We've been getting a little more into barley. This is our 4th season. We started growing about 40 acres of barley on the farm.
Wow.
And so
Doing it all.
Yeah, so we have a series called the Homegrown Series where we grow 100% of what's in the beer.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then, so you guys have your indoor and outdoor space, and you have food trucks that come in daily, right? If people want to
Yep.
come hang out. And
Yeah, so we're open 7 days a week now here in Yakima. We have a second tap room in Ballard in Seattle that we actually share with friends of ours, Yonder Cider. So it's actually like a joint tap
cool.
room.
Perfect.
But yeah, here in Yakima, we're open 7 days a week. We have a great, huge outdoor space,
Yep.
big shade sails, because as we've seen today, it gets hot
Yeah,
over here.
yeah.
Well, summer finally hit, so now
Yeah,
it is hot.
yeah.
And a rotating food truck 7 days a week.
We have an amazing facility. This is such a great spot, and just being right in the center of all of it, it's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
You can tell that it's fun too. Everyone back there working, like they're having fun. You guys are all friends. It's fun to see.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta remind them that they don't need to take it that serious. We're just making beer.
Right.
Yeah. Like you could have a worse job.
okay, well, thank you so much. This is an amazing space in here. We really love it. Do you want to go hop into the field?
Let's go.
Hop on over. Okay.
Well, it's lovely out here. So tell us a little bit about the hop growing process.
Yeah, so we're out here at Bale Breaker Brewing Company, which is located on Loftus Ranches, which is our family hop farm. It's been continually operating since 1932.
Wow.
Started by my wife's great grandparents, BT and Leo de May Loftus. We actually have a beer, Leo de May IPA, named after
Oh,
her.
cool.
And so started at 5 acres in 1932. Last year we harvested about 2,500 acres.
Wow. Is that
of
all
hops.
for Bale Breaker?
No, I wish. We use just about 2% of the
Okay.
hops that we grow. So almost all of it end up in the craft brewing industry at other breweries. So Sierra Nevada, New Belgium, a lot of the big craft breweries have been using our hops for quite a long time. To our knowledge, we're still the only brewery located on a commercial hop farm, and the only brewery that grows all of their
That's
own
really
hops.
cool. Truly
Wow,
vine to
yeah.
can. Like, it's
Yeah,
like
farm
so
to glass.
close. Yeah, farm to glass right
farm
there.
To fridge.
That's cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
And is all your land in Yakima that you're growing on?
Yep, all in the Yakima Valley. So one of the really interesting parts about the Yakima Valley, it's great for a lot of different types of agricultural products, but it's the world's leader in hop production. So about 75% of the US hops are grown here in the Yakima Valley, and that's somewhere around 30-ish% of the world's hops come right here out of this valley.
That's,
that's
wild.
crazy.
Who knew?
Yeah. How many pounds of hops do you harvest out of here?
Last year we harvested over 5.5 million pounds of hops.
That's so much. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Gosh.
And so for a reference, our brewery used somewhere in the neighborhood of like 85,000 pounds of hops.
Wow,
So
that's crazy.
the family had been growing hops for 80 plus years, and then we decided to open a brewery and finally like break those bales and use those hops to make beer when
Very cool.
other
Cute.
breweries have been doing it for
Very cool.
a few generations.
Thank you so much for showing us the process. This has been amazing to see all of this.
Yeah, it's
pretty-
fascinating.
It's fascinating.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Join us after the break, where we go to Los Hernández Tamales.
Hello.
Hi, how you guys doing today?
Good.
How
How
you
are
doing?
you?
Oh, not too bad.
You're the man behind these world famous tamales, right?
Well, with a lot of staff that I have all around me that help, throughout the years, and now what we have here, this certainly makes it easy for me.
Yeah.
But this is our facility. This is where we produce the cornmeal and, of course, the tamales also. But we have a process where we cook the corn. We get a dry grain from the Midwest, and we process it. We call it nixtamalization. That's the process of cooking the corn to get the pericap off, or loosen it up somewhat. Depends on the grind that you want, the product that you're going to make. That's what we do. We do it for our tamales, and we can make tortillas out of it. We choose just to make tamales with that. Yeah, that's it. But the process is here. We have the corn that has been rinsed, cooked and rinsed, and ready for grinding to make our product, to make our cornmeal, what you call the masa.
Well, that's
And
really
that
special
you
because
do.
most people, I think, they just buy the flour, and
Yeah.
so to go all the way to that length of
Yes.
process to
Yeah.
cook it and do all those things to have this so super fresh product.
And it is the distinctive difference from our tamales, fortunately, from what the commentary that we get from the customer, the clientele, from all over the
world.
brag about
right?
it, the world.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
right.
no.
No, it is true.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Get that they right away they notice, or if they know something about the cornmeal or something like that, they say, this is it.
Uh-huh.
And what is the secret? And I say, that is the secret.
That is the secret, yeah.
It is that product. And
Yeah,
they said,
it's simple, but it's like something that you're going above and beyond to make something. The product is like made so much better that way.
yeah, and ironically, just a quick thing, is that regions like the Southwest, California, Texas, New Mexico, even Mexico, they don't have this.
No,
Really?
no.
They don't have what we have. And
Yeah.
the commentary is, that's what they say.
Yeah, they're just getting
No, we
dry
can't find
flour.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're especially when they come up here to Union Gap, Moxie areas,
Yeah.
Washington, here we are, we have the authentic, real good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this is why you're James
Yeah.
Beard winner, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
that's
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah.
So,
And like, how many tamales do you guys do a week?
right now we're doing about, I would say probably 200 and some a day, roughly 5 days a week. So
Wow.
like
Yeah.
1,200
Yeah.
dozen.
And this is just to be sold at your restaurant, right?
Yes,
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. I mean, everything that we make here, that all we can do is just keep up with that.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we have a special order, but most of it does go to the restaurant. We have.
How long have you been doing this?
30, almost 33 years. It's been 32 for
And
sure.
how
a
did
lot
you
of
come up with
tamales.
your recipes?
But with my sister, she was doing them out of her home for a single mom, supported her family. And I had a job, and I used to get them from her, and she'd give them to me. And then I finally decided, well, I'm going to sell them for her to help her out financially. And that works, of course, she'd give me more, and that kind of stuff. But eventually, I left the job that I had, and I needed a
Just
new
to sell
career
tamales.
to do something else. And me and the wife brainstormed in our home and thought about it. And I said, well, I don't know, what about tamales?
Yeah.
And there was tamales, and that was it. Knowing that pretty much, and it is in general information, is that everybody makes tamales at home, and restaurants, but I thought, but they're not every day when you have them, because I had people comment, they said, yeah, but that's a Christmas thing.
Yeah, it's a
You're
lot
not-
of work,
or holiday
right?
or whatever.
You're not
Yeah.
going to sell
Yeah.
tamales in July.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'll tell you what, if I had a tamale in July, I would eat it.
Yeah.
But the tradition was, in Christmas time.
Yep.
I said, no, well, I don't know. And they said, well, what else are you gonna sell? Nothing. I said, just tamales. How are you gonna do that? Well, 32 years
Watch
later,
me, yeah.
I'm still going.
That's great.
That's it. So that's how, but the credit goes to my sister.
All right, so tell us about the process here. What goes into this mixture?
Okay, after we've done the grinding and the next tamale that we've done before, that process of the cornmeal, get a cornmeal. Then we put our process here. We have a mixture. We have our own recipe. Again, my sister helped me out with that. We make all the ingredients that we need, the spices to make this flavoring of the cornmeal. As now it is masa.
Okay.
Before it was dish tamale, now it's the masa product, and that is what she's spreading there on the corn husk, which is real corn husk, and they are imported from Mexico. One of the things that, it's kind of like a trade secret if you want to say it, but it's not fair for me not to share with the community and the consumer. But it is the moisture content of it.
It looks pretty moist. Like
It looks
usually
very
I've seen it a
moist.
lot, a little drier, but that makes sense.
Yeah, no, and it is, and that's to the liking of the spreader. In this case, she's using that spatula this way. Some people use a spoon. Depends on what you're going to do with it, but you got to have the moisture in there for that reason.
That makes sense.
After she does that, then they'll put it over here, and they'll put the meat product, whatever it is, incorporate
Or
that.
asparagus.
Yeah, or
Smells
asparagus,
so good.
cheese, on that. Any product, any tamale we can make, but there's a variety of different assortment of tamales that we can make. Like we said, we make the asparagus is a vegetarian product, but we can do more vegetarian products, but any of them, whatever we make vegan tamales for that matter.
Yeah.
The same way.
So should we head over to the restaurant
Let's do
and
it.
try some?
Yeah.
This is torturous.
Yeah, we gotta go get some.
Okay, so
All right, now it's time to
we
dig
made the
in.
journey over. This is about 15 minutes from where you guys make them.
Right.
And this is your restaurant.
Yes.
And it's a small little spot. It's so cute. Is this the original?
Yes, this is
Yeah.
original. Yes, this is it.
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah, you can feel the authenticity in here.
And you gave us
Yeah,
each a asparagus and then
Yes.
one chicken, one pork, right? Okay.
This is the end product of what we've seen, the process, and this is what
gosh.
works. And so people come for it.
And you make your salsas in-house too, right?
Yes, we make those. Fresh.
Yes, we make a red garden salsa, which is really good on the asparagus. It's fresh tomatoes, onions, and jalapenos, and a secret blend of spices all ground up. blend it up to go on the tamale. And then we make a tomatillo sauce.
So soft and silky, like the actually the tamale bar is so good. Flavor is delicious.
And I'm sure you guys have a lot of regulars.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We do. There's a lot of families that have come for quite a few years that travel from Montana,
Yeah.
Idaho. There was a family that used to come every year for Colorado, but COVID kind of changed it, so I haven't seen some of those families. I'm just missing them.
Yeah.
Because if I look at the guest book, I'll see them. And then at Christmas time, we have the same families every year that come and order.
Fun.
And so it's fun to look at all the tickets with all their orders, and they're coming back this year. Yay, they're still, celebrating.
Join us after the commercial break. We're going to head over to Public House of Yakima East.
Hello.
Hi, Adam and Chandler. How are you today?
Good.
Good. I'm Keely. I'm the manager here at the Public House of Yakima East.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I hear you guys have a famous pretzel.
we sure do. You want to come check it out?
Yeah, will you teach me how to make it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Hi. Keely sent me back. Are you Aaron?
I'm Aaron.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I see you're ready for me.
Yes. Yeah,
We're going to be making your infamous pretzel.
That's right. Yeah, we partnered with Cisco when we opened. So we get our pretzels from them. We make the mustard in-house. Using Dijon, a dark beer. Today I'm using a porter from Caldera.
Okay.
Some honey, some brown sugar. And then it also gets served with a beer cheese at the end as well.
Okay, so this is like, we could do this at home. Like,
Oh, totally.
you're about to teach us the goods.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Love to see that. I feel like a lot of times when we come on, it's like these recipes, they're super intimidating. So seeing something that we can recreate is refreshing.
Super basic.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start with the mustard. Usually make this in big batch, but just for this exercise,
Dumb it down for us
a little bit. So just a Dijon mustard.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a dab of honey.
All right.
I'm gonna do about 2 ounces of brown sugar.
All right.
And then
Sweet.
any dark beer really works. We just try to avoid stuff that's already flavored. So if a dark beer that has like chocolate or peanut butter in it, we're gonna steer away from something like that.
Yeah.
In this
So you
case,
use different beer depending on
Yeah,
kind of,
for sure.
Okay, so we can come in and try it and it might taste a little
it
different
might taste a
every
little
time.
different. Yeah, just kind of depends on what dark beer
Fun.
we have on at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and add that.
All right. Oh, it's already looking. I mean, how can this not be good?
Yeah, it's delicious.
You take brown sugar and honey and add it to anything, and it's gonna be fabulous.
So that's my mustard right there.
Beautiful.
Pretty simple.
Smells so good.
And then just a simple spray and dusting of salt for the pretzel. Then we'll go ahead and send it through our conveyor belt.
What are you spraying it with?
Just water.
Oh, okay.
You could also use a butter spray if you wanted to.
We got your special pretzel salt.
Oh yeah.
So then we're putting it through the toaster.
Yep.
Okay, just one time.
Yep, just one time. Doesn't take long.
So if we don't have one of these at home, what do you
Oven works
recommend?
too.
Just oven,
Yep.
like 350?
Yeah, like 350, 375, maybe like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Kind of just depends on how crispy you want the pretzel to be.
Yeah. So what other food items do you guys have here?
We
Let's have some
do
specials.
flatbreads. We do got an array of flatbreads. We also do a monthly flatbread. So just a special that someone comes up with on staff, and we give it a whirl for the month.
Cool.
Charcuterie board, nachos. Out here at East, we do some sandwiches. Out at West, we do some sliders. So a slight variation of the menu at both spots. Just try to utilize space and try new things.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. We should probably share with Adam.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let's see. I'll do the honors. Let's see if I can not mess this up.
Yeah, thumb pinch.
Thumb pinch.
You got it.
Ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Let's take it out.
What are you
They
bringing
come
us?
bearing gifts.
That looks awesome.
Yes. We just know how to
Alright.
make it. We got your beer cheese and your mustard sauce. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You caught a pretzel on the way here.
I baked it from scratch just for you guys.
Great. So what do we have here?
So today we have a few different drink options. This one right here is going to be our margarita wine slushie. Super good. And then this one is going to be our private label wine series made with Fortuity Cellars, which is in the
that's
lower.
cool.
They're based in the Lower Valley. And actually, a few of us from Public House went and helped to bottle this wine earlier this year.
Oh, fun.
So,
that's really
yeah,
cool.
So you have a special connection to it.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then last over here, we have just a non-alcoholic root beer. Kids can drink it, order off the menu, so they
Pregnant
love that.
ladies can drink it.
Yes, that too.
How did you get started here?
I actually, one of the owner's friends reached out to me. I know her personally, and was like, well, they're looking for someone to help out, and I just thought I would be helping out for just the summer, and here I am 3 years later, so still doing the same thing.
It's cool that both of y'all have been here for 3 years.
Yeah.
You must like it.
I love this company. I love the space that's offered, the employees. Yeah, it just is a unique and awesome experience to work here.
And Aaron, how long have you been here?
3 years.
And how'd you get started?
Same thing. I drove by our west location and saw like a coming soon sign, and honestly, I was pretty much ready to be done with the service industry, but had a really good conversation with Jim, and he hired me on the spot. And same thing. It's just a great company to work for. Jim Williams, our owner, really cares about this company and his employees. He takes really good care of us, so it was a no-brainer to stay.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like the cool place to hang out in
Yeah.
town too.
Yeah.
Like you're definitely getting that vibe, and your patio's huge.
Yes.
Your inside is huge, so I'm sure it's always kind of a party in here.
Yeah, absolutely. We try to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have lots.
We were just saying that I'm gonna have to beat Chandler at cornhole again. So
That never happened. Actually, never happened.
I'm kind of a pro.
Okay, can we try this?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So this is your famous pretzel. How many of these do you guys sell?
Better with
You guys
beer,
sell like
cider.
Yeah,
a
it's
huge amount.
probably 3 to 1 versus everything on the menu.
Yeah.
Probably 3 pretzels to every flatbread. They're super popular,
Oh, yeah, it's
super
really good.
easy, really shareable.
Yeah.
Kids love them, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I love how big they are. They
Yeah, they're
eyes light
basically
up when they come
delivered.
out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like
the size of this thing.
I would say your secret's safe with me, but it's not. Everyone's about to know how to make this mustard.
That's fine.
Sorry.
But they'll have to drive to Yakima for the real deal. No, bring
That's
that
right.
back over here.
I would, but really love the spot and checking it out.
Thank you.
Cheers.
guys.
Cheers. And join us next week for another episode of Crave TV.